It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Chiefs at 2-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What do we call them, run fits? Everyone was in the right place.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Edwards-Helaire is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Wilson. And all the way home for a Bronco score. George Pickens with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Down. Trust me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got room on the move past the 40. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Right back to Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Let's go. 45's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
Just be
so many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Get him. Get the ball, get the ball, pick the ball! Oh my gosh.
Picked up by the Broncos.
Go, 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 go. Yes. Yes.
And now look at him go.
Go.
No talk with you if you want LOL.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Oh, my gosh!
Flanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So here's the kickoff.
I'm trying to get Carson on, but he's busy playing Overwatch or something stupid.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got
I know the one time I called him. I knew it. He's going to go past the one time I called man.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on
throw
the
it away.
board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score
If Jordan not
swing
trash talk, we'll
up.
just get too mad at each
That was
other.
a really nice job of awareness there
He
by
usually
the
just
left
goes on
defensive
mute for
end
the
because
game.
he stayed out wide. That tells me that
We'll
he's
just end
watched
up
a lot
fighting
of
the whole
tape and
time.
studied a little bit because he knows they like to move the pocket. Came off of his block and able to get his man down out in the open field.
What are we doing? Why are we following in zone?
Hi, Jordan.
He can't hear you, man. What?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. That's Hardy. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
going to Kelsey. What are we doing?
Communicating. There
What?
he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
This game's so bad.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And connecting here with DJ Shark.
So stupid. I can't.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 40.
He converts on like these 3rd and 4th and longs at an absurd rate.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Oh my gosh.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's once again complete to Chark.
I mean, it's pretty easy to just sit back there and hit the most open crossing route when you have all day. My pass rush sucks.
Cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both.
He does this stupid motion every single play because he knows it's a glitch.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Chark. And they'll work this down inside.
I wish I had a passing chart of Jordan's passes. They're all like within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, outside the numbers.
Sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. To the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bro, this is, I hate how he does this.
Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left.
Yes, sir.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
He was waiting for it to come up on the same exact route.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they
Why
need
are
8
there
yards
third
on
scores on
3rd
the bottom?
down.
Those are other scores from throughout the week in the franchise.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. It's just me and you.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Outright and brought in by Moore. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Oh, now he's going for it? He doesn't want to get the ball back. Crossing route to Kelsey. Watch.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my gosh,
Not able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Same play every single time.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new 7 downs.
If I knew how to stop it, I
That's
would.
a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Got to do better. Come on, QB. Come on. 49. 49's the mic. 49. 15. You ain't got nothing.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That pass complete to Moore.
Wow, never saw that one
gain,
coming.
and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This an easy one, 23-yarder. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
I got the ball one time. I have had one drive in one half of football.
Sports halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving
He
this
just runs and
kickoff
gets
here
a
as quarter 3
4-yard gain
underway.
every play, 5 yards. And then does 1,000 audibles just to do the same exact thing over and over again.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They go play action with Wilson.
Bro, go up and get the ball. What are you doing?
But it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there,
Pick
but
6.
not to be.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
I should just
that
be
one
running the
ended up
ball.
incomplete.
I'm being stupid.
Play
Can
action.
you give
Now
Dylan a
Wilson.
shout out for winning me a basketball? Do it for the
He's
viewers.
got this to
Go
Pickens.
Pickens. I
And he
can't.
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down, his 4th
I
catch of
didn't
the
hear you
game
say
after
that.
having 3 in the first half. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And some room to work. It's a pretty strong running there.
I gotta run the ball more. I only have 2 carries.
And down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
The run is so hard to stop in this game, too.
This drive. They run it again with Williams. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Stacks the box.
Okay. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
See what I mean? Right when you take a step forward, the step is so slow. And the defensive linemen just disengage.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
I don't like this.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Completes this one to Pickens.
Oh my
I think he got there. No.
gosh.
He's short by maybe a foot,
No,
maybe.
I don't like
4th
this.
and inches.
We got play action. He's going to bite so hard in the run. Get ready.
4th down.
Oh my. It wouldn't let me.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4.
What was that?
Each defense comes up with a stop.
It was the slowest play action ever.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Stop handing it off every play now.
Yep.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
Stop the motion in the play, though.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away.
I can't believe I didn't get called for roughing the passer there.
Now it's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Like, how do I stop these stupid crossing routes? I don't know how to do it.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, I did it. Pick that.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Yes!
Takes this one
I'm him.
into the end zone. And the Bronco
Hey, ready for this? Ready for this Philly special?
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter.
You ready for this?
But that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play.
I'm going to do fake Philly.
That
fake Philly.
Is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
And he will get into the end
Let's
zone.
go.
So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. So they'll get another
The
shot.
time of possession is like
pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Like, I don't even know. 15 minutes to like 3.
Signal for and take it.
It's 2 defensive touchdowns.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Demario, that's a hold. Oh my gosh.
And he's gonna be
How can these people knock it off blocks?
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, run with
Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This goes out wide for Drake. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one goes for 8 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Bro, stop following like that.
Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, that is so rare.
Batted away and
You never see batted balls in this game.
Letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, and it's intercepted.
That's what you get. That's what you get for doing the same route over and over again.
As they take over at their 46-yard line. So their woes on offense continue.
You might see a rage split, but not yet. 11 points, not big of a deficit.
But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down from the 32 now.
If I get to the goal line, I'm going to do the actual Philly special.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I can't believe I didn't tumble with that.
Defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run
Put this game out of reach
so
here.
we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm going to throw a pick here, I can just tell.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson.
Oh my gosh, I really had him beat, bro.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
My
two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder
What?
about their
What was
strategy
that
because with a
glitch?
two-score lead,
Got that
you think
one-handed?
maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain
What?
the clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up
Are you
costing them.
kidding
The
me?
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a
Come
great
on,
starting
come on.
point,
Blow
but
this up
now
in the
they need
backfield.
points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception.
Oh my
from the
gosh.
last drive. He'll look
I just
to
missed the
throw.
safety.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
Hee ha ha ha.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but
I'm
then
gonna
can
end up
run
blowing
after the
this
catch
game.
like that.
I'm so
What was the old
stupid.
expression back
Well,
in
that
the good
shouldn't
old
even been a
days? They
pick,
used
though.
to
That was
get
dumb.
pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would
gosh,
stop and bang out
stop.
a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Stupid piece of crap.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he takes
These
this up right near the
commentators are really
45-yard line. 83 yards rushing.
Yeah, they're
for
horrible.
now as he has been tremendous
Madden's kept the
all
same
day
exact
long.
commentators with the same voice lines in the game for like 4 or 5 years now. At least put like Al Michaels or Chris Collinsworth in here, Tony Romo and Jim Nantz. No one wants Charles Davis and Brandon Godden. They
On
suck.
3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. So
Not even
signs of
like
life
Joe
in
Buck and
what's
Troy
been a
Aikman.
dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st
Not
and
saying
10.
a lot.
Now Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Charles
And he's
Barkley
going to
would
be
be
marked
funny
down
to
just
have.
inside the 35. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Charles Barkley doesn't do football, you know.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
Keep milking this clock.
here.
Keep milking this clock.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a
Stop
chance to win.
following
On
receivers,
first
dude.
down, Mahomes. On the slant, this is Chark. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Keep burning this clock. Keep burning the clock.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. He's got the connection to Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he takes this in.
Why is that a touchdown?
For a Chiefs touchdown.
I guess I never touched him. Gosh dang it.
Chark, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Bro, screw this. Comes a QB draw.
But
Yes.
he will not get in here.
Onside kick.
He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Now after the
No,
touchdown,
man,
here's
not an
Bunker
onside
on
kick.
to
There's
kick it
4
away.
minutes left. He has 3 timeouts.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Alright. Be smart for once in your life.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They go play action now. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I like
That's so funny.
And his ability to move and
so
get
mad. He's probably so mad right now.
What I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket.